I'm over by the summoning bell. Of course I am. Mm-hmm. I do play cute Mikote. This is my dancer glam. Mm. Where can I get those? I need a Roneck fleece. Shaloni. No idea if I picked the right teleport. It's fine if I didn't, which it looks like I didn't. I might do some faint farming. I think I'll do some gathering first though. And buy as much of this stuff as I can though right now. And see how much more I'm gonna actually need. Where's this at? Heritage found. This does not seem to be. So I'm using a thing called Teamcraft to I've already made my list of everything I need, so I just need to go around getting it. Then I might do the intermediary crafts, I might not. 24 of this. Then living memory. How much of this? And then one more. I actually only need a couple from this place. Or a couple of this. Yaktel. Brax. Braxhide. And I only need 4 of them. So I actually had everything I needed, which is nice. Makes life easier. I already have enough of that and of that. I need 1 alumen, that's so annoying. I've been working on getting through my old food. Alright, then it will be titanium gold ore that I need to get. How much of that do I need? 30. It's actually the thing that's already sitting right here. I like putting it there just so that I can see if I have what I need. So I'm just getting all of the pieces for the sets so that my friend can just quickly macro it for me. She was willing to completely get all the materials and everything, and I was like, I'm getting the materials. I might even do... Oh, whoops. I might even do the intermediate craft. Does my chocobo saddleback have one in it? It does. I need to toss those into my retainers. Because those will eventually have portals on them. They don't right now. So might as well farm them right now. Alright, that's gonna be enough. So then we want magnesia powder. Yeah, wrong thing. And how much of that do I need? 197, so this is gonna be a long one. This one's gonna be a grind. There's just a lot of individual ingredients I need. The funny thing is I bet by the time that I get fully pentamelded, it's gonna be the next set. So I need almost 200 of this. It feels so good though. I got all my coursework done, so I am streaming guilt-free. Which feels nice. It was not a very rough week on homework, so... I'm sure the rest of the weeks will be worse. Well, it made it so I didn't have to be like, oh, I'll do a co-working stream. You know, I was able to just be like, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna game or craft tomorrow for my first cozy raid train slot. I feel like crafting would almost be better because it shows like the more productivity slash crafting side of my channel off if I do that, and then like on my other turn I'll do some cute game. Oh no, I'm not like set on that. I also kind of want to do face cam tomorrow. We'll see if I have the energy though. So I'm thinking I'll just do some clothing repairs and then finish up my current embroidery project because it has like less than 30 minutes of work left to it before it'll be done. And then I might start doing some sewing. I'll probably crack out the sewing machine and mess with it some more. Which my ideas for that is gonna just be pretty basic stuff. I don't even know if I'll start on the circle skirts or not. I want to do some work on some shirts, but the issue is that I have to go and clean a bunch of them because they're like really dusty. I think the skirts are probably a higher priority too, so. Because I want to learn how to make a circle skirt. And make a couple, because I feel like a circle skirt would be amazing for teaching. Especially in the heat where I live. And then when it's cold out, they can just basically be a blanket. And I could wear like tights and warm socks under them. Because I run really cold. And so what most people consider a reasonable temperature, I'm over there freezing my booty off. Like right now I'm literally wearing PJ pants. In the evenings I put on PJ pants because it gets a bit cold in here in the middle of the night. I mean, we do have an AC running too, but Suwey's just right, so I don't want to like make him be warm. So I just shove on PJ pants and I'm good. Working offices where the women have one of the heating up so high you're sweating in your shirt. I've noticed every single time I go to the allergist it feels really hot. Like, and it's all women that work there too, so maybe it's just a women thing. But it feels like they set the allergist to like 73, 74, so it's like it's okay at first, and then once you're sitting there for a while you're like, this is slightly uncomfortable. Like I'm a 72, 71 girly, so like definitely a bit on the warmer side. But yeah, there's people who set like 73, 74, and I'm like, Please squid. I'm talking about temperature. In Fahrenheit. Also, I will tell you, I am definitely over 22. I've been able to drink for more than a year. I do have a bachelor's degree and am working on a master's, so yeah. You've been able to drink for over a year. You've also been able to. I assume most people here have. In fact, I'd be surprised if anyone hasn't. Those the one-person ones, right? Yeah. Apparently those ones have decent mats, like materials. This song is a total vibe. I like this song a lot. I'll look and see what it is. It is Voyage Enter. I don't know which one is the artist and which one is the song name, but yeah. It's either Enter by Voyage or Voyage by Enter. And either of those makes sense. So though I have found, like, in my social circles, I tend to be the youngest. By, like, not that small of an amount. Like, at least a couple years. I'm usually the youngest by. The people I just, like, am comfortable around and fit in with more tend to be a little bit older than me. You only haven't limited to 21, but rather 20 for all. 18 for less than 22%. I don't know, it's 21 here. I'm in California, so. Oh, okay. Okay. Solid. There's definitely some things that sound very nice about being in an EU country. I want to eventually, like, go to the EU. I don't know what country I want to go to. But just exploring the EU a little bit would be fun. See what it's like. I don't know. My big bucket list travel, though, is definitely Japan. Wait, I think I got all the stuff I needed. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Yeah, I got all I needed. So then I need acacia wood, which is gonna be botanist. How much logs do I need? 15, so not very many. Why don't you like it in, like, why don't you like it in England? What? Do you remember the days when everyone was, like, obsessed with England? Do you remember those days? No, they're not in the EU. No, but they're still part of Europe, you know? I need 15 of these. There, I have enough. So then I need 20 of the bark. I don't know. I think one of the most fun things about Europe in general, though, is just all the varied accents. I love hearing all the different accents. There are some memes about removing them from Europe too back in Brexit. But yeah, no, the one place I really want to go to is Japan because it's just so different from America, you know? Going to some place that's like that incredibly different sounds so fun. Is it cool? More tough luck. You're old, you don't have to care about cool. Well, I'm talking about like in like in like 2014 there was a big insurgence of Doctor Who, and there was basically weeaboos for British people. Like that was a thing in the US. And I totally hopped on that trend back then too. Back then I online dated a guy, which I don't even really consider dating because like we never even like face cammed hardly. We did like a couple times, you know, and I only talked to him like once. I don't know, there were some times when we wouldn't even talk for like a week or two at a time, so I don't know. I'm still in contact with the guy, which is really funny. But the only reason really was because like he was British and had a very nice voice, and I was in that stage. 35. Picture Sue with a little Union flag paint on each cheek, drinking tea and watching cricket. I did have one of those scarves, one of the Britain flags, UK flags, whatever they are. So Union flags. I had a scarf with that. And I was obsessed with Doctor Who. Like, it was bad. 35. Doctor Who is great regardless of where it's from. Oh yeah, but I'm talking about like the big craze of everyone being obsessed with England and English people. That was in like 2014, you know. We've had England since you read Hitchhiker's Guide and saw some OG Doctor Who in the 90s. I mean, I don't have anything against England. Still love the accents. Don't I need this other ore? Yeah, I need 265 of this other one. You missed this craze? Would capitalize the heck out of it. Oh man, it was huge. And like in online friend groups, like the British guys, they didn't have to try to online date like girls in the US. I will say that much. I don't know how you guys missed this craze. It was a huge thing. And like Harry Potter was pretty popular then too, but I mean it's been popular ever since it really came out. Yeah, I am still live. You're good. I'm done doing review keys though. I got through them all. Your accent has never helped you date an American girl? Really? That actually surprises me, I'm not gonna lie. Cause in the past it definitely worked on me. Hey, honestly, I just have a soft spot for any accent that isn't mine. It just feels special and cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. But I don't think I am. I think everybody just loves certain foreign accents, and like what everyone likes does vary a little bit. Your accent sounds silly. I like silly accents.
Sorry, how's tripping over my accent, Suwey?
Thank you for the bit, Snowy Fire. That's so sweet. I don't know. I really like a lot of European accents. But I think it's just like it being foreign and stuff. I mean, I also have a bit of a soft spot for like a strong southern US accent. I don't know why I have a soft spot for the southern accent, but I do. That and European accents. Like Eastern European accents and Irish. Just European accents in general for me. Dutch accent has no memes and such. In the meantime, French, Italian, and German, East Europe accents, when they talk English, are so much memed about. Okay, New Zealand and Australian accents too, though. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Those ones are really good too. I like those ones. But yeah, no, that's just kind of been a thing for me my whole life. So. No, it's really funny. This person is long gone from the community, so I can talk about it. But there was one point where there was a person in the community who was just like very much my type, and it was hilarious. Because I wasn't gonna ever make any moves on them and nothing like that, right? And especially now, if someone in the community was my type, I wouldn't because I have Suwey. And I am very much committed and everything. But like, there was a time when there was someone in the community who was my type, and it was so funny. And they were European. They're long gone though. I think you knew them. I'm pretty sure you came around before they left. You randomly met a tourist group from New Zealand at Yellowstone. If you want to DM me, I guess you can. And everyone was so impressed that you ID'd this accent correctly. That's great. Japanese, Norwegian, Australian. You're not gonna admit you don't like them. If Valley Girl is mood killer. I'm a bit Valley Girl though. And it's bad when I accentuate it. Animal, I don't even know enough about you to know that. I don't know if you'd remember the person, Andy. I feel like I am Valley Girl though. Honestly, like straight up, I don't know if you would remember them. How would you describe my accent then? Just standard American? Taylor Swift, her accent when she started out was amazing. I've never listened to an interview from then. Elephant in the air? What? Oh, one of my mounts. Dolly Parton. I don't know her accent very well. Isn't it a little bit southern? It's not dominating. I can make it dominating. I can make it so that the Valley Girl accent is front and center. I push it away. Andy, it's at random. I'm not choosing which mount it is, and it's just from a list. Most Midwest, not East Coast. Yeah, I mean, okay, so like, I don't know. Tennessee. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I did. I did have a redemption for Valley Girl, and I've also offered that if people give me bits, sometimes I'll do a Valley Girl accent if they want it. Just to show them, because like, it literally is not hard for me to do. That's the easiest accent for me to do because it's just so close to my own. And I hate that it is close to my own, but it is. Oh, you got first again because I broke earlier. I definitely like suppress the Valley Girl as well. You know? There aren't many people nowadays that do talk like that classic Valley Girl. Yeah, my stream crashed pretty early in the stream. Dolly Parton does not back down easily either. She's sharp as a tack. I don't watch celebrity interviews really, so I don't know. No. I can't remember who actually got it. Who did? Let's see. It was Andy. Andy got it 5 hours ago. I was gonna say you, but then I was like, he's still around though. Like, it's been a very varied stream. You know, I looked at how many I needed and then I just didn't internalize it. 265. Animal. Here, still like a morning you. It's early. You have to wake up so early. I do not envy you. Also, Aristella, back me up on this. There was like, in like 2014, there was this huge craze where all the girls fangirled about British stuff, like England and British accents and stuff, right? Back me up on this. There's no way you weren't part of that, like, infatuation phase. It's noon there? Yeah. Yet nobody else in chat is like, they're like, I don't know about this. And all the men who are British are just like, I didn't get a girl from that. Yeah, it was also at the same time as One Direction. I forgot about that. Because I was never a One Direction fan. But like, Doctor Who got a resurgence right then. Online gaming became a lot bigger, so like there was a lot of, especially like British YouTubers that were popular right then. The keep calm and carry on type meme was really popular back then. With the crown, you know, the keep calm meme. And in US fashion, there was a lot of stuff with British flags on it. If only you could fake a British accent. I think that was the One Direction time as well, now that you say that. Honestly, I had completely forgotten they ever existed because I just wasn't big fans. It might have been William Kate Rowe wedding stuff, but I never really tracked that. Keep calm thing was here too, but it was literally just that in the wedding, not a single thing about foreign girls fawning over us. Really? You guys just didn't know about this whole thing where like American girls are obsessed with British guys? It was a huge cultural thing. And like when all the girls were fawning over the two doctors from Doctor Who, the younger ones, David Tennant and Matt Smith, I believe their names were. That would have been before then. Animal. But yeah, during the big keep calm thing, like, there was this whole thing with American girls fawning over British men. 2014 was quality. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking more like 2010 to 2013. I have a habit of just throwing everything into 2014. Like, whenever I think of anything, whenever I think of something from like my early teen years, I just go 2014, or even preteen years, my brain will just go 2014, even though I was not a preteen in 2014. Animal. I don't know. When it was 2013 school, it was One Direction and Bieber. Oh man, I was never into the Bieber craze or the One Direction craze, so I never understood it. Raw black star is what I need. Star. I'll just fly. Yeah, so it's like Matt Smith Doctor Who era. It was a thing, and I know I was not the only girl who was fawning over British guys back then. In 2020, when everyone was looking up like they were locked inside for too long or something. No, because I was at home by myself, completely isolated for all of 2020. Woo! Quality will always be. Hi, kitty cat. Why are you bringing him? He's long! Suwey picked up the cat and he basically just ragdolled.
Yeah, he just does that and that's normal for him.
Yeah.
My boy.
You put him on the bed and he's just sitting there.
I forced him to leave.
Oh, did you? No, I was adamant about not liking Bieber, and I was like, no, that's not cool. I was also like trying to be different, and so I thought that the things that were popular for girls to like were cringe. Meanwhile, I was obsessed with British stuff. It's been something about the challenge to sneak out. I don't know, man. I stayed so isolated. Oh, I've always been a little hipstery like that. It's kind of just how I am. I've always like fought against liking popular things. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. For a while I was like, oh yeah, it's because like I'm cooler than enjoying popular stuff. Like I thought I was genuinely like all that. Nina Bieber, right? But kid's actually talented musically. Plays instruments. Yeah. I've heard that. I've also seen like on YouTube shorts here and there, like things where he just kind of composes something out of nowhere. And just like, it's pretty impressive actually. His composition ability. Because composition with music is hard. 84. It depends when you find out about something. If it's early, you're fine with it. But if you're hearing all bad things before actually encountering it for yourself, you're too annoyed by it to want to check it out. That's fair. The only like popular thing that I was obsessed with when it came out was the Fox song. What does the fox say? Like, I was obsessed with that for a while. I don't know why. I was so obsessed with it when it came out, though. I legit listened to it on repeat. Hard not to like, but staying away? I don't know, man. When I first started playing 14, I didn't want to be a cat girl. I wanted to be an owl just because I wanted to be different. And I was refusing to go with the popular choice. As you can see, I'm a cat girl now. That song was genuinely popular. Heard that one was annoyed by it. Same with Gangnam Style. I didn't like Gangnam Style very much. You dream that I remember watching the Gangnam Style music video though, and like just kind of being like kind of shocked by how sexualized they made the women in it. Cause like I was just kind of discovering sexuality and stuff at that point in my life. And it was just like the way that they like zoomed in on the girls' butts during the yoga part, I was just like kind of flabbergasted, like what the heck, you know? It was a lot for little Suwey. Hey Dauntless, thank you so much for that raid. How was your stream? Guys, make sure you check out Dauntless, by the way. I believe he, him. Not sure, so I'll go by they. They, are part of the Cozy Raid train coming up soon, which I'm super excited for. They're gonna have both of their channels on it, so super excited about that. She, her? Oh wait, you're Dawn. Yes. Why did... You know what? I got you mixed up with, Did I? Hold on. Now I'm confused. Is there another Dawn? No, I need to check this. No, there isn't. I've just gotten confused. Okay, my bad. But, hello. We haven't directly interacted before, so I guess I shouldn't feel awkward about it. But still, I'm like, I should have known your pronouns. You know? Alright, how much of this do I need? Also, welcome on in everyone. I'm Suwey. I play a large variety of games, mostly wholesome indies. Today I did a review key day and I finished all the review keys, so I'm chilling with some Final Fantasy 14 crafting and gathering right now. But yeah, Kirwanator, welcome on in. Dauntless, it's lovely to see you. Do you go by Daunt or Dauntless? I don't actually know off the top of my head. Also, I need to read the thing. Gather round adventurers. Dauntless AFK, the Scottish mage. Ooh, you're Scottish? That's cool. We've actually been talking about, like, love for accents that we find foreign and stuff, so it's kind of funny. You know? The Scottish accent's fun. Where was I at? With a love for coffee. Has been brewing up spells and AOers, yeah. Oh, you've been doing 14? Also, I just realized I'm not even following you. How rude of me. From conjuring, reading, magic, doing productivity streams, to finally taming a mount. They've leveled Minty the Lalafell. I love it. From a fledgling caster to a mighty white mage. Now at level 36, our journey's been a mix of study vibes and in-game triumphs. Oh, you're only at level 36? Like, is that main story? Will you master more spells or sip into another... Sip into? Huh? Another gaming realm. Stay tuned. You're used to how you use so anything is a step up. Yeah, I feel better when I get pronouns right, you know? I really try to address everyone correctly. Confuse people enough that you rated on IFK and then chat on this account, because that one has turbo. Nah, man. Do what you gotta, honestly. Most people say Daunt for ease. Got it. Because I don't think we've directly interacted before, but we've also... Am I following your other account? I'm not. Let me fix that. I'm sorry. Like, we're in the same circles, but we just haven't interacted. So, like, you've probably seen my name for ages. I know I've seen your name around the place for ages. You know. You went for the Gangnam Style musically, but what does the fox say was kind of, like, annoying, because you actually know what they say. And if not for silent for hunting purposes, they make yip sounds or other canine sounds, like weak barks of a small dog. I just enjoyed the song. I don't know why. I don't know. I also remember, like, trying to challenge myself when it was really popular to listen to one of those 10-hour Nyan Cat ones back in the day. I don't know why I did that. I think I got pretty close to finishing it too, is the worst part. That was forever ago. Yes, yes, welcome on in, readers. So... Yeah, I don't know how we haven't crossed paths, because, like... I've seen your name everywhere. And I know you're, like, heavily connected and, like, hanging out with Halcyon a lot, so... And aren't you part of the, friend group that's, like... Maybe I'm wrong on this, but aren't you part of the friend group that's, like, Alana, Bloody Drongo, Justus, Jam, that group? Yeah. And that group is very closely interconnected with Halcyon. I wish I was more interconnected with that group, but I'm too shy socially and it's a lot of people. I'm also very awkward. Young Cat is awesome. I don't know. I wasn't that huge on it. I also remember being obsessed, like, before Neon Cat like way back in the day, being obsessed with the Gummy Bear song and like actually genuinely enjoying it and listening to it with my mom. My mom showed it to me, I believe. That Gibby Streamers was a group and then things happened. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we haven't crossed paths. Because, like, I saw her name and I was like, oh yeah, I know that. Although, you know what? I'm pretty sure we, like, vaguely saw each other at TwitchCon 2023. I'm pretty sure we, like, saw each other and said hi and then felt awkward because we didn't know each other. And just stood there. I'm pretty dang sure that happened, Daunt. Like, I think it was, like, in the cafeteria area, right outside of it. On, like, day 2, I want to say? Are you remembering what I'm remembering? Is this vaguely familiar? But you have... Oh no, it's Twitch Recap. No, it's someone else from that group then that I'm thinking of. I thought that was the TwitchCon badge for some reason. It's the old Nook team mixing with Halcyon. Yeah. Yeah, Jim and Everest Discord's in the same folder as Halcyon. I mean, honestly, it just makes sense. I'm gonna be honest, it makes sense. Okay, I need Claro walnut logs. Good gummy bear, yes. Yeah. No, but there was someone. And I know they were another female, from what I remember. Or at least femme presenting. I don't remember who it was, though. Forgot you have this badge on? Yeah, no. For some reason, my brain said, oh, that's the 2023 TwitchCon badge. Meanwhile, like, I have the 2023 TwitchCon badge. That is not the 2023 TwitchCon badge. Food court? Yeah. Yeah, no. It's great seeing ya. It's so funny. It's just, I think part of the issue is like, both the friend groups are kind of large. And it's hard to get in contact with everyone. I also suck at networking and I don't usually have time to watch streams. So when I do watch streams, I watch one at a time. So it makes it so that my personal circle tends not to go very far. How many of these? 144. No, just 140. So, yeah. But no, we've just been gathering. I'm working on getting all of the mats that will be needed for the crafting and gathering gear. And then I'll go ahead and craft it all up and then give it to my friend who's gonna craft the sets for me. So I'm probably gonna craft the intermediates. Your networking is non-existent right now. The only time you branch out is when you try and raid new people. Yeah, no, I get you. I also just am not a person to watch streams much. I've just never been that big of a fan of watching streams. I know I'm a streamer and that's probably like really bad, but it's just how I am. But also like I've been, you know, a student or job searching or whatever pretty much the whole time. There was a short time frame when I was trying to stream full time. it didn't work out, but yeah, I'm about to start my career as a teacher. And like, yeah. And I'm working on my master's degree. So I honestly don't know how much time I'm gonna have for streaming when the school year starts. I'm hoping to at least do 1 day a week on the weekends. Bare minimum. You spent so much on networking, it felt healthy, but you gotta use your skills now for good. I'm terrible at networking. Anyway, I need to BRB really fast. I'll go ahead and put it on the video, but I'm not gonna put it on words and stream because I'm gonna be real quick. So I need to give this guy water. That was great. I sound very drunk right now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay. I don't think I stutter this much, but yeah.
Everybody thinks they don't stutter that.
I don't stutter that much. Okay, look. Yeah, I don't. Glitched out, but I did still see it, so lucky me. Someone clip that, please. What do I do? Fire. Oh! Nobody saw that. It's okay. Oh, dude. So Fog made this because we found a music disc that he wanted. And... oh, this looks so cool. What do these do? Oh! That scared me so bad. Man, that scared me so bad. Alright, I'm back. Let me turn the music back on. Hello? Music? There we go. He was changing songs. You got a friend who's made a business out of networking? Yeah, that's wild. I don't know how you would do that. Got a product people need and want to sell. Networking gets you more higher value customers to deal with. Yeah, I mean, when I was substitute teaching, I was definitely networking though. Sometimes it's not a customer you meet, but another business that can help you lower your costs for higher project margins. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry the ads are so long. Welcome back. No, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. I'm surprised you cheer bits instead of subbing. Like, I'm happy either way. Don't get me wrong. But most people just sub because it gets rid of the ads, you know? How many of these am I getting? 140. You figure a higher percentage actually gets to the person without fear of chargebacks? Yeah. A higher percentage does get to the person. I've never actually dealt with chargebacks. Which honestly is crazy, because I've received some pretty ludicrous tips in the past. The most I've ever received in one go from a tip was a grand, which was absolutely wild. I haven't seen the person that gave that in a very long time. They would also like gift a ton of subs and give a ton of bits as well. I believe they had the 50k bit badge as well, aka 500 bucks in bits. And they were a good chunk of my income that year. Like more than 1/10 of it. I make almost nothing off streaming. I make money, but like almost nothing. It's a hobby. No matter how much I want it to be like a career and stuff, it's not happening. It's a hobby. And that's just how it is. I tried for a bit to see if I could go full time, and it just didn't happen. Alright. Fortnite messed up her whole grocery list from fake tips chargeback to thousands of bots accounts. That sucks. Yeah, I also make sure not to spend the money. I'm really careful about that. So I don't spend the money for quite a while. Because I know that, like, I think chargebacks can happen within 6 months. And so if it's been more than 6 months, they can no longer do a chargeback on you. So I need 3 acacia lumber. I do need to get a macker really fast for that. I'm just stealing one off Teamcraft. Surprised how many steps it is. Do I need all those? I do. It's a 2-parter. No. Let me just make sure that that's not gonna mess up the thing. Yeah, it's still fine. I just did the end first. Well, we'll see what happens if I do this one second. It's probably not gonna work. You could have full-time stream, but with knowing not everyone makes it, you can't plan on it being life support unless you beat the algorithm somehow. Yeah. I gave it a shot when I was job searching. Let's just go ahead and do one of these. There you go. I am just listening to this. It's just the Lo-Fi Girl stream, the Synthwave one. Oh no. I keep expecting these to be swapped. I'm just gonna move them. So this is the last one I need. And then we'll move to Claro Walnut Lumber. I have a lot of intermediate crafts to do. My friend wants the intermediates to be high quality. I might give her some that aren't, but I'm gonna try for it. Like they messed up there. Just because the macro doesn't always actually get you perfect. There we go. So then we want Claro Lumber. This one here. Let me go ahead and look up a macro for it. Make sure I put the food that we're eating on there. Make sure it doesn't mess it up. Ooh, we don't need to be eating right now because we're at level 100 for this. Anyway. It is a one step, which is nice. So we will toss this one off. So how many of these do I need? $28. So we're gonna do this a few times. It's literally just press a button and wait. $27 to go. Yep. It'll be a little bit. Hey, one of them is 53. 53 of one of them. So that's gonna take a little bit. No, I mean, I kind of view 14 Crafting Gathering to be more of a just chatting stream, honestly. Because you're not doing a whole lot. Especially if you're using macros. You're just sitting there chatting. You know? So that do be what we're doing. I didn't even build this macro, you know? Someone else did. Yeah, I enjoy doing it. Also, I need to remember at the next ad break to go check on the laundry really fast. I keep forgetting. And I know I have stuff that's currently sitting in the washer. Just sitting there. And I started like a little bit before stream. So it's been sitting there for like 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. Just sitting there, wet, freshly washed, needing to be put in the dryer. I have to check if the towels are even all the way dry. So I straight up don't know. I just did 2 loads of laundry because so I already did like our normal clothes a day or 2 ago because I had completely run out of undergarments. But I just did towels because on every weekend I do laundry. So I just did towels and I have zippers in the washer. I mean, I had some stuff that didn't fit, so it would have been uncomfy. Sadly, that's just a part of life. Need to remember. You're good, you're good. No, I'm just talking about I need to check my laundry. Me. I think tomorrow we're gonna do a crafting stream. Like IRL crafting. I think we'll start with clothing repair. And then finish my embroidery project because literally it's less than 30 minutes from done. And then after that, I'm gonna start, well, I'm gonna mess with my sewing machine. Probably make a little pin cushion just as practice, and then look at how to make a circle skirt. We lasted through so much laundry Friday. You think Saturday it was still going? Yeah. Our dryer's pretty slow, which I know you gotta check the lint more and like really get in there, but I haven't. I've been trying to get Suwey here, his dad, to do it because like Suwey's grandma uses scented detergent, so I really don't like touching her lint because then I have to wash my hands instantly or I start to get hives. But they refuse to use like the hypoallergenic stuff because it has no scent and they want smelly, and also it's more expensive. So Suwey uses it. Suwey uses the same detergent as me, but like his grandma doesn't. It's gonna be a sunny day today, finally, after months of rain. Yeah, I need to get them to like actually disconnect the dryer and like check where the airflow is to make sure that there's no lint. And they're like, well, we do that. It's like, I've never seen you guys do that. I'm sorry. But I haven't. Lazy for you? But you know what? I think this makes 3 every time. Doesn't it? I can't actually open that. I'm not sure. No, because we definitely done more than 3 of it. You left your shower towels a day in the washing machine and now they stink while hanging to dry. Ugh. That would mess up my skin. Because I have really sensitive skin, so whenever something like that happens, I have to rewash it. I don't get a choice. You gotta hook up the washing machine to your phone or hook it up. I keep complaining it hasn't been emptied. If you don't get the laundry from the washing machine drying within the first 30 minutes, it gets musty. Oh, ours doesn't. Water heaters, I fill basement with water, so you're being noisy on it, like vacuuming up everything. Ugh. We live in a pretty dry place, though, so we can get away with quite a bit in terms of forgetting to dry laundry. Yeah, this only makes 1 at a time. You'll immediately rewash it once it's dried. Why are you waiting for it to dry? What's the purpose? Instead of just washing it. Hate the stink, especially on shower towels, because they're supposed to be clean. Right. If you just wash it right away, does it not get the stink out for you? Anna was saying that they have to redo it, though, because it got stinky. Right. But why are you waiting for it to dry before you rewash it? That's the thing I'm not understanding. Why not just rewash it while wet? I think it wouldn't make any difference. I don't know for sure, but like... No, the smell does still stay a tiny bit, I guess. I just deal with it when that happens. It locks in the mess, does it? We have, there's a dryer in the trailer and there's one in the house. We're using the one in the house right now. It's faster. And then we don't have to heat up an area where people are actually hanging out because no one's in the house right now. You don't want stinky towels? It's so minor of a smell. I don't know. Really saving a bunch, not using our dryer to dry, just attaching clothesline from house to tree. The spider web hanging lines from there. I do that, but I have a lot of allergies. Also, like, this isn't my place and I can't trust anything that gets left out not to get messed with. But it's so hot here, it'd take like an hour, honestly, in the peak of the day. And then maybe spend like 5 minutes just to fluff it up and make the texture decent. Because I hate the texture of hang dried stuff. You know? But also I have allergies, so maybe there isn't that much of a texture thing. And it's just my allergies. I don't know. But we live in the desert, so it wouldn't even take very long for it to dry. Yeah, I hate when it's cardboardy. So then you kind of just want to wait for it to get most of the way dry and then spend like 5 minutes in the dryer or something, you know? Just to get it soft. I don't know. Is there a way to stop hang-dried stuff from getting cardboardy? And keep it, like, soft and fluffy? Is there, like, a secret to it? So I'm definitely a texture person. Soft rinse? What's soft rinse? No, so like there's pollens in the air. So like pollens are like little pieces of trees basically, like stuff from the flowers. And the proteins in them then will like drift onto the clothes. Spray water on it. Okay, you're not talking about fabric softener, are you? Because that's really bad for washers. And also really bad for allergies. Yeah, fabric softener is really, really bad for your washing machine. And it's really hard to find one with allergies when there's barely any, like, detergents to begin with I can use. Yeah, I'd probably get hives if I tried to wear your clothes. No, I've heard though that you can put like a tiny bit of white vinegar, or there's a couple other things that are super easy on skin and whatnot, and it basically does the same thing as softener. But I don't know how tested that is and stuff. Yeah, it's really, really hard on your washing machine. It actually delays the life of a washing machine by quite a bit to use fabric softener. Fabric softener is also one of the most likely things to cause irritants. It's notoriously really hard on the skin. How many am I at? 20. We're getting there. If you dry it outside, then throw it in the dryer with a damp towel to re-dry on a short cycle. That's my thought too. That sort of thing. You use softener because it decreases fabric and is bad for the environment. It is very bad for the environment. I don't know if we have hard or soft water. Fabric softener reduces the harsh feel of items that were dried in open air. Designed for that. Yeah. It is bad on everything though, overall though. In a longevity standpoint. So if you own your washer, I wouldn't do it. However, if it's a landlord's washer, you know? You're thinking about using rainwater for washing because you get lots of rain. Your washer isn't yours? Yeah. Yeah, the dryer definitely probably needs some maintenance in the house though. Just some work on all the vents, make sure they're nice and clear. The Suwey and his dad say that they've done it, but I've never seen it done, and I've been living here for 3 years. You know. Solar panels leave your desert like free electric. Yeah, the thing is getting solar panels are really expensive. We 100% when we have a house will have solar panels. Because we are in the desert. Fabric softener overuse may make clothes more flammable due to the fat-based nature of most softeners. Yeah, I believe it also wears down the... well, someone in chat said it wears down the fabric, but I know it can also cause a lot of havoc on your washing machine and make them last for a much shorter time. It's also pretty much impossible to get out once someone does use fabric softener on something. Handy. It is one of the #1 things that's hardest to get out. As someone with allergies, I know about that. Fabric softener is the #1 reason why I can't go and thrift clothes. I do want to try thrifting fabric. Because you'll pre-wash it anyway, and there's no seams for it to get, like, stuck in. If it's particularly smelly, I could always try soaking it in, like, some vinegar water for a little bit. You know? Which I know vinegar sounds gross, but the smell will wash right out. And the idea is that you're getting out the smell that's already there. I don't know. I'm just sad. I got a tiny bit of lipstick on my, well, it's like a liquid lipstick, and I got it on my nice shirt. And it mostly came out, but there's still a little, like, red dot on the shirt. And the thing is like, it wasn't because I was, like, not being careful. It's because it literally just randomly squirted out of the tube weird. You know, and it went like, it sprayed out of nowhere. You should get a water softener for your shower. Water here is very hard water. I think we have relatively soft water. I don't know. Is that something I can look up? Let's see. Average hardness grains per gallon. And then there's average hardness ppm per mg divided by L. Let me scroll to my city. I don't know, it looks like it's on the softer end. Looking at all these different numbers, it's pretty much in the middle. Middle/softer. I only needed 28, right? Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if my armor can do the titanium gold nugget or not. Probably not. I'll probably have to blacksmith it. We'll see. You invest in 10 100-watt panels, just a small array, but something. Maybe all combined could cover 800-watt window air conditioner, but it's future-proofing and grid-tiered system makes it really neat. Only works if grid's working, but you could divert it to batteries instead and then have inverter for emergencies. Hey, I'm here for it. Okay. So, wait, what was this called? Yeah, I don't have armor craft that high. That's okay. So that will be smithing. Nugget. Let me find a rotation real quick. It looks like it's gonna be the same one I've been using, which works for me. I'm gonna put it in here just in case it is different. It is different. Oh, that was something else. Wait, 2 macros? Ew. Dos. Alright, now we do this 6 times. Let's see if we can power a car with them, like college class race cars do. Solar panels rarely pay back their carbon costs, let alone their financial costs. Unless you live where I live. Yeah. Where I live, almost every day is sunny. The water's so hard it broken water heater. Ooh, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm sorry, man. You have a good world map that shows where solar panels are viable and it's not as many places as you'd like. Ooh, I want to see this map. Yeah, they do say cold showers are healthy bee, but they're not fun. They're not pleasurable. I do not like them. Yeah. I've only, as an adult, been able to start somewhat handling the bitterness of most vegetables. I don't know. I don't know. Is it normal for bitter to be like overwhelming and awful and terrible? I don't know how people can eat certain vegetables. I can barely handle bell peppers. They're so bitter to me. Cold shower after hot day is nice. A cold shower on a cold morning isn't. Yeah. In the middle of the heat, though, I've run some very cold showers. Silicon used in the solar PV cells is ultra pure. They're mostly made in China using massive coal-powered blast furnaces, which they have to go through twice to reach that purity. Jeez. I want to see this map you're talking about, though. The only time I have a cold shower, though, is when it's like over 100 degrees out. Mm-hmm. I don't know the term either, Shizu. You think it's preventing other cost rises too, though? Because your power company was like, well, it's going to cost you significantly more money if you want to power not from diesel power plants. And you're like, huh, what if anything? It should be far cheaper with less maintenance. Yeah. Well, in general, power's so expensive here. And then, like, we're having 110 for a week straight. And having to run AC. Like, it's expensive. That doesn't take into account the carbon cost of mining the silicon and transporting it, mining the coal used to power the blast furnaces and transporting that too. Yeah. You use coal to produce electricity or make solar panels, which makes electricity. Mm-hmm. I think they are worth it where I live, but they would not be worth it in, like, England, you know? They offered it like an insult, but this other company will pay your power company for you and instead buy up green power and charge you based on that instead. When solar panels reach end in life, they get buried in special landfill sites that are extremely toxic. Oh, lovely. What's the next craft after this? Oh, it's the one I have to do 53 of. Rock Kazanar ingot. Yeah, auto mod. They're basically the same as silicon wafer they use for processors. But yeah, I agree, animal. I'll let it through. Okay, so the rock Kaznar ingots, I believe are like the bottom here. Yeah, this. Let's see what I need to make it high quality. How is it written? I'm just looking for the normal ingot. Let me craft the ingot. There we go. Oh, no, not armory. Gosh dang it. Huh? Kaznar ingot. Smithing. Let's try with this food. There you go. Alright, I think this is the same. No, this one's only 1 macro long, so that's nice. So get rid of that. And we'll get to work. 56 of these. Think of how many CPUs you could get from the same piece of silicon it takes to make a panel? Yeah. I don't know, there's no like perfect way to do it is the thing that sucks. But I will say solar panels are good where I live in the desert where it very rarely rains and almost every day is super sunny. You know? Like we get some rain in the winter. Just a little bit. But people have like full house AC and we'll have some solar, and in the summer like the power company will be paying them for their power, you know. When you work installing solar panels in England, you can look at the monitoring system, see if they're only outputting 35 to 45% of their advertised value most of the time, because England is renowned for clouds. Yeah, England would be terrible for that. Like, renewable energy in England is going to be probably hydro, I would assume. Yeah. I assume the most renewable energy source in England is going to be hydro power. Because you guys have several rivers. England is way further north than you are. It makes sense solar wouldn't be worth it there. Yeah. You bought a solar power ventilation fan, like a bathroom fan. Biggest you could get was 8-inch. Tiny 11-inch by 11-inch panel came with. It's like sticking a window. You don't even worry because free. Yeah. Oh, is England super windy? You're even norther than UK and power companies still make solar farms? Why? You don't have hydro, most of your power comes from natural gas. Isn't that bad for the environment? One of the power company that still has had coal plants going. Wind works well there. Okay. Wind would probably work really well here too. Here in Norway is going to be the power plants of Europe because they have so much accessibility. Oh. Scientists are busy with making fusion reactors because that would make so much energy while consuming deuterium and tritium made from hydrogen gained from the ocean. Let's consume the ocean, why not? Okay, but would that then cause radioactive material waste? Because that's my worry about a lot of like newer energy is radioactive energy waste. These projects are subsidized by taxpayers via energy bill tariffs. The companies take the money, install the useless panels, get paid by the government, and then run. Ugh. They most likely don't care about production or waste costs as that's not directly affiliated about them. They're not polluting here because it's all the way in China. Oh, I hate it. Hate greenwashing so much. You design windmills that aren't the giant 3 blades and then didn't harm birds that literally try to play flying through them. Lots of people who can't do math to Verschusiegel. Oh yeah, that happens a lot. Or people who aren't willing to do a quick Google. Fusion is cleaner in terms of waste byproducts? Okay. Is fission nuclear? Sorry, this is not something I know a lot about. I like talking about it and understanding it more and discussing it, but it's not something that I personally have put research into. Wind, on the other hand, excellent in England. I know where I grew up, it was almost all hydro. And power was like really cheap where I grew up. Fusion would make helium. Maybe we can fuse that further. Fission is uranium and such. Fusion is the sun. Yeah, that's so much more science than I know. I'm sorry. All I know is that nuclear power plants are a little bit scary. Fusion is smashing hydrogen to get helium. Fission splits, fusion fuses. Interesting. Couldn't you technically just keep doing it then over and over, or is it... No, because you would need different materials for fission versus fusion. You wouldn't be able to do it to the same materials over and over. Hopefully fusion makes it soon. Fission is not that bad either. The waste is the issue and good counterparts to wind solar. Yeah. I just hope we can get rid of all the coal and oil stuff. Nuclear waste is getting reusable these days. Oh, is it? How? Newer tech in wind power allows for some seriously tall turbines. Higher turbines tap more powerful, higher wind currents. Oh, that is going to be way better, yeah. So that tech is pretty as long as you live somewhere that's quite windy, like an island in the northern hemisphere. Yeah. Pump storage is key. Store it up for at night. Even gravity powered batteries lifting big cement rocks. Country in place are like Russia. I don't know that second one. Canada and Australia. I don't know. They reuse previous nuclear waste as new fuel because tech has improved. I mean, that's good at least. The big problem with nuclear plants is like things can go wrong and then they can melt down and cause like huge irreversible damage. And that will always terrify me. Russia is also the primary source for exotic materials that go into making electric cars. Don't get your started on coal-powered electric cars. Another gimmick that will go away soon. I mean, electric ones work if you're using like solar in the desert and charging your car with your solar. That makes sense. Fission versus fusion is the difference in safety. Coal seems to be doing irreversible damage. Yeah, I know. Thing is I don't know if we technologically are at a point where we can make power without causing big issues. Or if there really even is currently a solution to all these big problems. Like, yeah, there's a ton of optimization that could be happening that just isn't. But, I don't know. It doesn't sound like there's a simple answer. Fusion E can keep going, but the main problem is we can get energy from every step. Right now, step 1 isn't making us energy, as we have to use energy to keep it stable in the small setup we have. The sun already has that pressure and heat, we don't. One day we're just gonna have like spacecraft that goes to the sun to go steal a ton of energy and bring it back in like fancy batteries that are giant. Boiling water for steam engines is still the basic way to get it to grid. Huh? Making batteries is the issue there. It's using dirty material and causes pollution. Fusion just gives you clean water as a byproduct. Nothing wrong with that. The humans are addicted to electric energy and they need to move around with some machine. Yeah. It's because we can do fun, fancy, glowy stuff with it. Electric cars on the driving part and how much simpler tech. Full cleanliness depends on how the electricity is produced. Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on hybrid cars? That's something I haven't done any research on. You know, like, I don't actually know how they work. And if they're actually good. Battery tech is also a massive bottleneck. Another big problem with solar in somewhere like Britain is that power is used in winter at night. Heating. Solar panels only generate in literal opposite of that. Yeah, we don't have to heat ourselves too much here. Especially if you're in a house. In the trailer we have to in the winter, but hybrids are more complex and find the worst of both worlds. Why is that? Hybrid is the limit for some of us. There's no charging infrastructure near you and you're not running extension cord 100 feet to your car. Yeah. Hybrids also have amazing gas mileage. Lithium-ion batteries are shockingly inefficient, but they're still the best we have. Wasn't there one that was like made of glass or something, some battery that was supposed to like be super popular and stuff? Like back in like 2018 I heard people talking about like special glass batteries. That just never happened. Hybrid is great, but it needs to be designed to have fully electric to maintain quality. Then the small engine keeps you from getting stranded and worrying about range anxiety. Yeah, I'd be fine with an electric car just because like I wouldn't drive much. I just want a commuter car to take me to work that's not super far away and back home. Charging spots have gotten better though slowly. Yeah. Every few years we hear about amazing new battery technology that vanishes. I wonder why it vanishes. For you, electric has worked nicely since you can charge both at home and at work. Range is more than enough for your 65-kilometer commute. Oh, my commute's gonna be tiny. I'm gonna have a 10-minute drive to work. I will hop on the freeway for a short bit, but it's literally, I don't even change lanes. It's just hop on, don't even merge, get off at the next exit type thing. Probably not cost effective to manufacture at scale. I see. That sucks though, because I bet some of them would be a lot more environmentally friendly. You don't drive other than commute? Yeah, I only commute too. On the rare occasion we do more, but then we have other cars for that, you know? You can't charge at work and it's all rural between home and work. You gotta drive half an hour in opposite direction and find a charger. Yikes. You got electric bike just because if going 30 miles, you just bring battery charger with in 4 hours or so and go full charge in 30 back. Bikes scare me because I had a pretty bad crash when I was a kid and I just haven't gotten over it. These glass batteries were nonsense. So it was just like basically a rumor and that was it. You believe electrics are a future, but maybe not in decade yet. Yeah. I don't know. I wish there was a simple solution to all this stuff. I really do. Back to horses and carts. I'm sure that has its own issues. You know, like all the cleanup and the fact that animals do emit a lot of carbon dioxide. Yeah, it just feels like things should be simple and then they never are, and it's always so annoying. Except becoming a teacher. Apparently becoming a teacher is surprisingly simple. And right now I'm sitting at a point where I have a full year to pass 3 tests. Actually, technically I have 2 years if I need it. Yeah, you have to worry about feeding them, the poop, and then they are gonna emit carbon dioxide in the form of breathing. Plus their poop is gonna then also emit gases, like greenhouse type gases. Because poop does that. I feel like if the population of the earth just halved, like randomly one day, the environment would do so much better. Wouldn't it? Getting a bike that's not 30 miles per hour limited is the hard part because slow commutes. Gotta be able to go 70, so 60 isn't bad than range. Instead of speed what? Clearly we need to go to a population of 1 million. Yeah. Okay, Thanos. I'm planning. I mean, yeah, apparently there is a lot of issues with like declining birth rates and stuff. Apparently the area I grew up in is having a lot of issues with the school districts having to cut back because there's just not enough students for the number of teachers. So animal. Become teacher is easy, becoming great teacher harder? Yeah. I don't know, I still don't know how I got hired over someone who had a ton of tenure, but they said I blew it out of the water and I was like a perfect fit culturally, so. We're on ad break. I need to go check on the laundry. I will be back. Enjoy the video. So I need to give this guy water. I do. I sound very drunk right now. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I don't think I stutter this much, but yeah.
Everybody thinks they don't stutter.
I don't stutter that much. Okay, look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't. Glitched out, but I did still see it, so lucky me. Someone clip that, please. What do I do? Fire. Oh! Nobody saw that. It's okay. Oh, dude. So Fog made this because we found a music disc that he wanted. And... oh, this looks so cool. What do these do? Oh! That scared me so bad. Man, that scared me so bad. Okay. That's just a bone shark. Who's infected? Is that supposed to be there? Okay.
Okay, I think we're ready to come over and see you then.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, I'll see you in just a moment. I'm
Alrighty.
gonna mute now. Have a good time.
You too. Or
I guess I'll
what?
be seeing you shortly.
I said you too.
Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Daniel
Well, that was first try. Oh shoot, there's another. Gosh dang it. Oh, please someone clip that. I'm so tired. Maybe I should just go to bed. Maybe I should just go to bed. No. Yeah, I should go to bed. I'm sorry, I'm looking at all this and my brain's so tired. It's not happening. We do have a bunch of chocolate. Suwey bought a big thing of chocolate because we're not gonna actually do anything for Valentine's Day, so he bought that for Valentine's Day for me. For me, yeah. For me and you to share. This is so like... Ooh! I look away for 1 second. I like kind of haphazardly just dropping it in the cauldron. I was like, no, you did it close enough. Here you go. It's for the tree's sake. Hurry up and sprinkle the potion. Okay, here goes.
Throwing flashbang.
Come on, Axel. No. Yeah, why would you think I'm eating pizza? What the heck? Bro. Why would you think that? This is stuff. Ow! Bro! I was actually doing decent lever one. I'm going the hard way. Am I?
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I fell off the wall onto my bed.
Alright, let's bring that beat back.
I screamed, but I was muted. So I need to give this guy water. That was great. I sound very drunk right now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay. I don't think I stutter this much. But yeah.
Everybody thinks they don't stutter that.
I don't stutter that much. Okay, look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't. Glitched out, but I did still see it, so lucky me. Someone clip that, please. What do I do? Fire. Oh! Nobody saw that. It's okay. Oh, dude. So Fog made this because we found a music disc that he wanted. And hey, I'm back. The towels were ready, so I put them into a crate and got the zippers in the dryer. You want about to announce his ad breaks? I could. I should. I wonder if my normal one does it. I don't actually, it does have a thing for ad on it where you can see it. I don't know. Trigger on ad break started. So yeah, I can do a little thing for it. I just don't know what to even write on it. Your stream shows a latency of 1.8 seconds, but you're entering words about 3 seconds before your timer unlocks for the next round. That's funny. I'm picking out little pieces of dry grass from my PJ pants. I got on the inside of them. I was being total princess in the pea a minute ago. Walking around, it felt like something was stabbing my leg. Thought I pressed the button. You know, wait for the timer, you know that there's at least 1 second delay, so you hit enter early. How were you not trying that before, Andy? That seems like such a you thing to do. Also, I'm gonna stop stream at the top of the hour. because it is late. And I'll probably getting to bed somewhat soon. Alright, let me check my venture, or not my ventures, my retainers really fast. Alright. Back to it. We're at 28. We're like halfway there. Living on a prayer. I straight up don't know if these crafts require the raw materials as well. So I'll probably get my friend all the intermediaries and be like, hey, I don't know if more is needed. Oh, you're right. You're right. I should stick around for an extra half hour. Hey, enjoy, Andy. I should stick around until Alana goes live. Is Alana already awake? She's on her way. I don't know. I don't want to bother talking for that long. That's the issue. But it would be fun to read into that. You just grab tea? I think I just need to drink more water and I'll be fine. Also, I'm gonna open the door because it's getting hot in here. I open the door and I just hear crickets chirping. You scrub hot water from your tap and call it a day. That's a choice. It's a choice. Not a choice I would make, but it's a choice. I'd rather microwave than, at least you know it's hot enough then. Hot water from the tap does not get hot enough, really. I have a nice kettle that brings it up to a perfect 212 Fahrenheit. You took a sip and almost burned you? Jeez. I don't know, I used to microwave my tea water all the time in high school and in college. I have a kettle now though, and I could not go back from having an electric kettle. The only thing is it doesn't... Yes, and mine has like settings for white tea and green tea. I just saw a bunch of flashing outside, like flashing lights. That was wild. I don't know why. Sorry, that caught me off guard. Yeah, it's like an oolong setting. You can like custom change it if you want to. It's a really nice kettle. I've had it like for 3 or 4 years though, and the display is starting to go out a little bit. It works as long as the boil button works though. No, it just happened once. It almost looked like lightning, but there was no thunder. I don't know, it could have been like the neighbors used a flashlight for a second, you know. The neighbors from that direction are usually getting ready for and leaving for work around now anyway. So it could have easily been them. So I'm not too fussed. There's like a side of me that almost feels like turning off my noise gate and stuff. Just so you guys can hear the amazing cricket noises. I love crickets. Just the sound of them. Why does your job have you on edge for those things? Oh, like vision stuff. No, it was just like, it was in the sky too. It wasn't... What joke? What is the joke? It's right over my head right now. I'm very tired. Can someone please explain it to me? I see. Well, you're definitely not hearing crickets, animal. Got him. I supplied the crickets for that joke. I sure did. I can hear them too. You guys can't though, because my mic has like a really good sound gate on it. Heck, half the time you guys don't even hear like the neighbors having super loud parties or fireworks going off. I could turn it off, but then you just hear my like snot-filled breathing. And I'd rather that not be a noise you guys are hearing. Don't mind my water bottle noises. The little metal clinking. That's my water bottle. This is straw. That's funny, Aristella. Oh yeah, because I have Twitch drops turned on. So the super chill Final Fantasy thing. actually has drops. I forgot about that. I just have them turned on by default. It was a little toggle I pressed once a long time ago. And I don't think about it. Let's see here. I need a little over 10 more of these. And then we can keep moving. But yeah, I think we're gonna be using like all the mats that I gathered. So I don't think my friend is gonna need any raw mats. I don't know for sure. I just saw it again. Just the light will flicker. But it was outside where it's dark. It was not in here. I promise you, Aristotle, it's not an eye thing. It literally could just be like a car driving by. I don't think it was, but like... yeah. I'm very tired. But now that Blue Squid said that, like, remind me that Alana's gonna go live soon, I kind of want to hold out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All we're doing is just pressing this button over and over. It's great content. So... yeah, someone's gotta have like a flashlight or something. I live in a neighborhood. It's not that weird. But yeah, we just sit here and craft for a very long time. What are you guys up to? I've been debating texting my boss and asking like what grade I'm gonna teach, but honestly I don't think I'm gonna have the like time to figure it out anyway. So it's better I just find out when I find out. I'm gonna have like 3 days of prep anyway. You know, like there's 3 contracted days right at the very beginning where the kids aren't going to school yet. I think I work 190, 183 days a year. It is full-time. It's teaching, though. And students are not... Yeah. Teachers work a surprisingly small number of days in the year. Yeah, well, whenever the students have a vacation, the teachers usually have it too. Right? So there's like 2 months in the summer. There's a full week for Thanksgiving. There's 3 weeks for winter break. And then there's spring break as well, as plus all federal holidays. So it adds up. And then there's like a bunch of like teacher training days as well that exist. Yeah, it's like a 3-week winter vacation. But they have a shorter summer than most in the US. Mm-hmm. No, and you still get a pretty decent wage, especially for around here, the wage is good. Other places, the wage might not be as good. But where I live, it's a respectable wage. Especially because once I finish this class, I'm actually going to get a pay boost. As long as I pass it, I'm going to be getting 2K more than I would have just starting out normally. Because they have like tiers based off how many post-bachelor's credits you have of education. So there's a pay raise every 15 credits post-bachelor's. And then you get a pay raise every year. And so for my first year, I'm actually going to be going on the first step of credits. Because I'll have 15 credits by the time that like the deadline is. So yeah, plus it's unionized. You get all kinds of crazy good benefits. And yeah. It seems like a pretty good gig. It's public school. Private school does not pay nearly as good. Public is a much better gig. Plus you have more room for growth if you're a public school teacher. You do have to like abide by a lot stricter credentialing standards than private school teachers do. But don't mind. Usually the other way around. I don't know. The government pays people good. That's all I have to say. You gotta remember it's a government job. Public school is a government job. And in the US, government jobs pay really well. They often have unions. You'd be surprised. So, yeah. I mean, think about it. Like, a lot of manufacturing companies and stuff go and get government contracts because they pay so much better than trying to sell to the general public. Especially in war times. Yours do have unions. Most things have them here, but the government usually skims out on pay more. Government pays good here in the US. In parts of the country go back to school at different times. West Coast is mid-August. New York City goes back a week after Labor Day. Yeah. But not all the West Coast. So some of the West Coast is like first week of August, and some of the West Coast isn't until like a day after Labor Day. I know this from personal experience. Oh, last one of these. Then we get to move on to white gold ingots. So I need a new macro. Time for a new macro. Looks like it might not need one of the quality steps. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can I remove that too? No. Oh, I'm not high enough level to craft this, it says. Is that true? No, I am. That's just being weird. I can craft it. It's level 96. I'm level 96. I am level 96, I promise you. This is the right stats, right? $4098. I'm 4021. No, it's showing the stats wrong. 3963. Okay, it's still gonna work though. I just had to check. Well, it's only one macro, which is nice. I should be eating food with this one. Make sure the haddock dip doesn't screw it over. No, it doesn't. Your schools have winter vacation at a different time. It's so that everyone don't rush to skiing in other places at the same time. In the US, it's all around Christmas and New Year's. It's just that like my local district goes like a week past New Year's and starts like a week before Christmas. Meanwhile, like growing up, usually it was like a couple days before Christmas and then like 2 or 3 days after New Year's. So makes things really interesting for your distribution network because they all buy the product a year in advance of sorry. But some of you have to sit on it clogging up the warehouse for a month. Ugh. It's insane here that public jobs are long but not that high paying, meaning that job security is good but you don't get paid as much as private sector would. I don't know, I'd say it's pretty comparable here. Has been changing though, mostly for the security part. Well, it's extremely secure here once you get off probation. But I think I have to have a full credential to get off probation. So that'll be tricky. It won't be for a little while. Public jobs can have some really nice retirement benefits. Yeah. Except we don't have... Public schools don't have Medicare. Or no, Social Security. So instead you pay into a private thing. But you're like, you have to pay into it. It's not an option. Part of being a teacher is you pay into it. You have to pay into that retirement, and it takes 10% roughly. And that's just like a California thing. You can literally look it up. California has a teaching thing that you have to join a retirement plan. And that's just it. That's just how it is. You also have to pay like $1,000 in union fees. So that does kind of take some of your wages away. But I don't know. It's worth it. Plus, my benefits are going to be free. I'm getting hecka good benefits, and it's going to be free. Like health insurance benefits. Though if I want other benefits, which I need to talk to my parents about which ones I need, because they know about that stuff more than I do, I have to reach out to a private company because my work only does health, vision, and dental. All these kinds of differences, even between states, never mind between countries. Yeah. So like things like life insurance and stuff, you have to get through a third-party company, but they do connect with the school. They're like, here, go to this one if you do, and it can just be taken straight out of your paycheck. So at least we have that. How many of these do I need? I've just been going. 7. One interesting thing though is if you're in California and you're a government employee, if someone knows your first and last name, they can look up exactly how much you made. It has like a 2-year delay, but you can look up how much anybody has made that's a government employee. So, fun factoid. The public is paying for it. It's a public record. Yep. See, where I grew up, apparently, it's public record too, but I couldn't find it. Because I worked at a public community college for like a year before COVID. And I could not find a record of it online when I tried looking. Which was interesting. Okay, so that's that. Then I need Brax leather. Is it here? Yeah. I want to look up. Am I typing it wrong? It's BR apostrophe AAX. Then I want to find a rotation. Here's one. 983. No, that's lightning. That was straight lightning. I saw the actual lightning. There's a thunderstorm in the distance. I saw lightning bolts. I'm not hearing them. But I just saw lightning. IRL lightning? Yeah. It's far away. What was I doing? I don't know. But the thing that's been driving me crazy where I'm like, I keep seeing flashing, it's lightning. You bet people do look up their neighbors and whatnot. Oh, it's definitely interesting. We looked up everyone in the family that works public jobs. Your tax records get published yearly for all. Interesting. Newspapers usually list the highest earners. Interesting. That'd be kind of dangerous though. I don't know. I'm huge on talking about pay. You get your town line item budget printed in your annual town meeting stuff. Alright, so that's that. Oh, this should be up here. What's next? So just do the Brax weather. So we want the Gomphotarium leather now. That one. Let me get a macro for it. Gomphotarium leather. Here's a good one. Oh, it's starting to smell like rain out. I can smell rain. Because the door's open. Does that really end in prudent and careful? It does. Okay. You love summer raining smell? It's not actually raining yet, but I can smell it. Well, is this not a real dry thunderstorm? That'd be so bad here. Oh, the breeze is so cold. It's lovely. But yeah, there's a thunderstorm out in the distance. It happens though, when it rains in the summer, it's almost always a thunderstorm around here. Because they're few and far between, but when they do happen, it's a thunderstorm. We get some pretty cool thunderstorms around here, honestly. Oh, it like rarely rains here. I'm in the desert. So nice to sleep last night. Finally managed to get your room now at 23 Celsius, 73.4. Let's see, what is it outside right now? I'm waiting for it to load. My phone's taking forever. Let me just look it up on my computer. .76 Fahrenheit or 24 Celsius. So it's nice and cool. And that's outside at 5 a.m. Sun's not even up yet. Also, guys, keep an eye out. Let me know when Alana goes live. Hold on. There you go. Should go on the half hour? Okay. It's a bit high for nighttime for your liking. Yeah, well, it was over 100 during the day. It was like 108 or something, 109. Or in Celsius. It was like 42 during the day. It's dry though. It's not humid. Except it gets really humid at night. For some reason. It's been getting really humid at night. But during the day it's really dry. Oh, we set our AC to 69 as well. I mean, I took my PJ pants off because it was getting too hot. Because basically, so when the AC is on, I get a little bit cold when it's set to 69. Once it actually starts reaching about that temperature. But, Suwey closed the door because he's doing GTA RP. And he'd get picked up on my mic if the door was open. And he's where the ACs are. The ACs are not in this room. Yes, we have 2 window units in our trailer. It's necessary when it gets to over 105. When you live in a 40-foot trailer. We used to have like a overhead unit in the trailer, but it broke. And we don't have the money to like buy something new. The air cools down and can hold less water so it feels more humid. Interesting. 100 plus F in metric equals nope. Yeah. Hold on. I'll tell you guys the weather, like the humidity right now. 50%. Which is pretty high for us. Usually we're like in the 30% range. That's dreamy? Yeah. Ooh, 87 sounds intense. It sounds like very moist. Is the only good word for that. Ooh. Gargantua leather. Can I even craft that yet? I can. More lightning. Alright, let's go ahead and get a rotation. Here's a rotation. It's only one macro, or like one thing too. See? Oh, that's a different one. This is the one we're using. He doesn't have a craft finish one, but that's okay. Humid percentage is also fun. 100% means the air can't take more. Did you know that was the scaling of it? Huh. 100% basically means it's raining? No. Just so everything gets damp from all the moisture in the air? Ooh. It's relative to the amount the air can hold. That makes more sense, honestly. How many of these do I need? $14. Water just comes out of nowhere and everything gets wet. Saw a video of it hitting high percent humidity in China and everything was damp as heck. Ooh, that sounds so gross. That just sounds gross. People had tents in their home because the ceiling says water dripping. That sounds absolutely miserable. No, thank you. Yeah. Me either. You go up to 97% next night. That's also like 10 degrees Celsius lower than what you currently are. Okay. I didn't see a thing that said what time of day that it's wet percentage. I was just reading the general forecast. Humidity Amsterdam's 56%, 21 Celsius. That sounds a little chilly, honestly. Like, I'd want to be wearing jeans or like long pants and have a jacket just in case, you know? Actually, no, that's definitely jacket weather for me. To a very calm summer. Yeah, that sounds like our winter. We can have a wild flooding here, though. Absolutely wild levels of flooding in the winter. So way too hot, but not even 14 C nights and max 24 Celsius days. Oh, that's very cold. You're used to hitting around 35 C here now around this time of year. Oh, we don't go down to like 95 Fahrenheit till like mid-September. Though we have a couple days under 100 coming up this week, and I'm very excited for it. Yeah, no, we're excited for the 35C that's coming up and then soon. Because it's finally gonna cool down a bit. It's disgusting when you get up to 95. At 95 you melt and you cooling shower like every 2 hours. Well, the thing is you sit in an AC place. The thing it just sucks if you have to go get groceries or whatever. But like all the grocery stores blast AC, so it's not too bad. Your body feels sweaty as heck otherwise. Valid. Your apartment keeps cooler since you don't have AC in it. Even having windows open doesn't help. Oh no. I'm gonna message my friend. Doing Kelly Tums, you just melt here. Yeah. Your homes have not been built with AC. Yeah, no, they are needed here. You don't live without AC here. Oh, yeah, no, we don't have that high of humidity either. You know, we do reach like 114 sometimes, though. That's not that uncommon. I think in this past week it was 114. Ugh, 130? That's miserable. Yeah, no, that's cold. You barely go outside, if at all humanly possible. Because, well, I'm maybe used to heat here. What's that? Oh, it's humidity and stuff. Interesting. Let's see. So, like, 114 at, like, 30% humidity, which is, like... Oh, it says 131, so it's the same. It's the same. Let me look at... historical weather. Historical weather data. Weather history, because... I want to look when it was really hot a couple days ago. I want the calendar view, I think. Oh no, we only hit 109. Oh no, there's 111 right here. I'm trying to find the humidity from that day. And I'm just not finding it. I found a time of year of 111, but I'm not finding the humidity. Your office does have AC, but you're on vacation currently, so hoping temps don't go too up. Yeah. That is dangerous. No, I just want to see, like... Like, a week ago, it was 111. Oh, this is showing high 13 with an 18% humidity. So we dealt with that like a week ago, right? And that's showing 114.9 with the is what it feels like, or 46.1. So that's what we had a week ago. Very fun. All right. You Googled some stuff, yeah? And? Apparently New York City hits 90% humidity in summer, Amsterdam 50. 90 sounds awful. What does Japan hit? Because like Japan is so notorious for having really bad humidity, right? Next is Ronic Surge. I don't even know if I'm leveled high enough. I'll double check, but I believe that 91 is correct. No, 90 is right. Yeah, the level 90 is right. So I can't do those ones. I can do the Magnesia Whetstone. This right here. Japan has a humidity of 80% mostly. The East Coast gets the heat from inland, humidity from Gulf Atlantic during the summer. That sounds miserable. I've never really been to the East Coast properly. Like, I've been to Florida. But, yeah. Any minute now, Alana will go live. I don't know. I have been to Florida. I went to Miami once. I love watching the a thunderstorm happen while the sun is starting to rise. Like, it's still dark, but it's becoming like, I don't know, dawn, dusk, twilight. What's the opposite of twilight? You know, when you can just, it's not quite dusk yet, or it's not quite dawn yet, but it's almost there. Google's humidity, Florida. Heat advisory remains in effect. You probably see that if you Googled where I'm at too. So I think actually they lowered it. They took it off because it's under 100. And that's Twilight. Yeah, but isn't Twilight at night? Hold on. No. Time of day. I don't care about the book series. The period of time before sunrise and after sunset in which the atmosphere is partially illuminated by sun being neither totally dark or completely lit. I guess it is twilight. Huh. There's a period between sunset and dusk. Huh. So yeah, it's like twilight right now. And I'm seeing like some thunder on occasion. It's actually really picturesque. Just right outside my window. Or right outside my door. Because my door is just, it's just a screen door. The actual door is open. So I believe there's still nobody watching through. Hey Blue Squid, hey Animal. Do you guys want to help train spot the raid train? By the way. And Andy too, even though you already got a ping about that. You know, just maybe. Yes, you do. Okay, I'm sending you a spreadsheet. It's the last sheet on the document. You have to be in the Halcyon frequency server to actually do it though. Like the community server. No, you just sign up for a few slots. No, just you sign up for a few slots. She probably did just go online. I haven't got a ping on Halcyon yet though. But if you guys want to help train spot, that would be amazing. Yeah, so it's the last document on that, like the last sheet on that document. Because that's a schedule. We use this for signups as well. But the last one is spotting. Which literally is just like making sure they don't completely go offline. And making sure that the transition is smooth. You don't have to watch their stream every second. Nothing like that. Just keeping a general eye. Is how I worded it. So, you know, taking a peek over every 15 minutes or so. Just making sure that it's still live and hasn't gone offline. Pinging Halcyon if it does. We're finding someone for that person to raid into to, like, you know, fix it. Alana's live. I appreciate you. Let me just finish this craft and then go check out my adventures and we'll raid. We'll wait for her ad. Tell me when she's on like her actual talking to people stage. She is? Oh, you'll do that. Yeah. So if you go to that last sheet, just grab any times that you're down to take. It is in Pacific time, so you might have to convert it to your time. But also if any of the times on the bottom make sense for you, you can look at that and then look at the name and piece it together that way too. Yeah, when I raid her, I need to go get some fruit snacks because I asked Suwey to start dinner or start a little more food like over an hour ago, and I was fine to wait then, but it's been over an hour and he hasn't even started it, and he said he would. So I need fruit snacks not to like have problems soon. Oh, there we go. Now I got the ping. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for her to start talking. Also, if it helps your math, every slot is 3 hours. I don't know. The reason I asked Blue Squid as well, I asked both of you, it just sounds very up both your alleys. And I know you guys like being helpful and you're good beans overall that I feel I can trust with that kind of a task. And it would help the event. And otherwise, I don't know how to cover some of these early morning slots that aren't covered. Like specifically like the 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. slot Pacific time. You know. So like the one right after Alana. You know. That slot is really hard for me to hit because I should be asleep before that slot starts. Yeah, we're gonna raid into it. I'm running a cozy raid train. Halcyon's cozy raid train. It's a full 8 days. I'll actually be on a turn later tonight. My turn will be, was it 6 p.m. or 9? I think it's 9. 9 p.m. Pacific till midnight. Yeah. Yeah. So there's the Halcyon website. I literally just tossed the schedule on real quick. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Blue. I was literally getting it up. It should have more words and more niceness to it, but that's what I could toss up. What I had the spoons to do. Alrighty, I'll do it in just a second here. Animal, what time zone are you in? She's not talking? Okay, let me know when she's talking. You're in CEST? Are you comfortable translating from UTC? Or does that still confuse you? Because there's a UTC tab. There is a UTC tab on here. If that's good for translating. Okay, so like if you look at the bottom, it'll see there's PDT main sheet, CDT, EDT, UTC, and AEST. You can look at UTC, go, oh, I can do it for this person. right? And then you can look over at Train Spotter schedule, look for that person's name and do it. Does that make sense? So then you don't have to do as much conversion. Or it's simpler. That's why all those time zones are down there. Those are just the time zones people asked for who were in the event. Actually, the only additional one that was asked for is the Australian one. All the others I just put in. No, CDT was asked for. I put in PDT, so Pacific Time, Eastern Time, and UTC. And then CDT and AEST got asked for, so I tossed them in too. Because it's just a quick formula on a spreadsheet. Anyway, we're gonna go read Alana. She is starting off Halcyon's Cozy Raid Train right now. She's playing a game called Little Known Galaxy. That sounds like it's pretty cute. She has lots of fancy commands that I have not bothered with, it looks like. Yeah, of course, of course. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll be doing a crafting stream. So that's IRL crafting. So that's going to be doing some clothing repairs, doing some embroidery, and starting, properly starting my machine sewing journey. Be easier at the whole world, just use UTC. Yeah, you know. I just put them all in. I put as many time zones as I can in. Also, Pandorific, if you want to do the train spotting too, let me know. You're 100% invited to do it as well. If any of my regulars is hearing me say this, hit me up and is interested in helping train spot. Like, hit me up. That's all I have to say, because we need more coverage. Please help us. Especially the slot after Alana. That one scares me, because I can handle the slot before me. You know. Animal, you're so sweet. That's so much to take in one day. Are you sure? I appreciate it, man. That's actually a huge help what you just put in. Even if that's all you do, like, that's incredible. Thank you. If one of those is hard, just take it off. It's fine. But, like, that's actually a huge help to kind of take care of that blank. You know? I appreciate you so much, man. Those are some of the harder times. The one thing I will ask, are you able to take care of the slot after Alana? Because that's the one I'm really scared about right now. The one that's in 3 hours and then runs for 3 hours. That is the one that I cannot do. You know. A lot of the others I can cover if needed, but that is the one I cannot do. That's fair. Yeah, I might, like, ask Alana about it when we raid her and see if she's okay without that, and we'll be able to kind of handle it. Otherwise, I'll do a little bit of reaching out to some contacts of mine. Anyway, let's go ahead and put the raid in. Ooh, let's see. Okay, here's my socials, by the way, guys. And then we're gonna do this and see what the bot comes up with. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so cute. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid Alana. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I will be back in a little over 12 hours, and I'll be doing some crafting. I might do face cam too, but don't hold me to it. Anyway, I press that button. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see. If Alana's comfy not having a spotter after her turn, the switch is the most worrisome part. Otherwise, I'll see if we can sneak someone, or if I can find somebody to do it from my personal friend group. Alright. I will be back later, guys. We'll be doing some crafting. I'm very excited because we're gonna properly start our sewing journey after I get a couple like odds and ends done. Anyway, see y'all later. Have a good one, guys. Night night.